32 selected in the first round, so that means he will not get past the first three teams that's picking in the second round. I got him going there, Skip. And not only, and obviously we're not condoning what he did, but he settled his score with the state of Oklahoma. Mm-hmm. He settled his score with the school of Oklahoma. He entered into a civil settlement between he and the young lady, and he apologized again publicly, and she wished him well on his next endeavor going into the NFL. Now, I think a team believes, and you only need one. You don't need all, nobody like, you just need one. Yep. You don't need all 32 teams to like you. You need one. And I believe there's one team that believed that this was a one-off. This is an 18-year-old that let his emotions get the best of him and made a terrible decision. I don't believe that, and I don't, nor a team that's going to select him, believe that this will happen again. Now, Tyreek Hill, Kansas City Chiefs, he had a very similar incident. The Chiefs took him in the fifth round, and he was dynamic. And a lot of people that probably booed when he was selected by the Chiefs, when he took that punt back 87 yards against the Broncos, they cheered. When he ran that kickoff back against the Broncos, they cheered. Yep. So this is what we're up against. You can be disappointed that he's done something, but once you play a debt, I mean, how long? And see what we come down, what this is all about, CC? This ain't about no second chances. This is about the second chance he gets to make millions. Because see, if he got a second chance, Skip, and he's going to make $35,000 a year, we'd be cool with that. Because there are a lot of people in society that get second chances, but they don't get second chances at millions. And see, that's the problem. We got a problem with you making them millions of dollars. Joe Mixon is going in the top 35. I'll be shocked. I agree with you, Skip Bayless. I'd be shocked if he made it out of the first round.
Right. I think he's a top 25 talent. I think that there are a number of teams that have definitely taken him off the board. For me, I want the NFL to continue to be a league that is aware of what's going on in society. Yes. And regardless of what your talent level is, we cannot allow women, children, elderly, those who can't defend themselves, to continue to be abused and to take advantage. See, because it's no privilege to be a janitor. Not saying that's not a good job.
Right.
But it's a privilege to play in the National Football League. And we need to continue to be consistent in what is our stance and what we've seen over the last 3 years. We could be one of the pioneers in sport. So for me, I don't care nothing about the draft. I don't care where he goes in the draft. To me, it's about the National Football League and how we're going to utilize this business to be a pioneer and to set on the cutting edge that, yes, if you hit a woman, you can ruin your life.
So you think he should be out?
No, I'm not saying that. But there are situations where, yes, you can ruin your life. Like when you decide to put your hands as a man on a woman, on a child, on someone who can't defend themselves, there should be some type of penalty. How penalty? I'm all for second chances. I am. And the reason why was because all the things that I went through, but all the things I went through, you know who I did them to? I did them to myself.
Yeah.
But I didn't do them to someone who was defenseless. So yes, I do believe in second chances, but I believe it's more important that the National Football League is consistent. And they let young people know if you hit someone in college, high school, you can still be penalized from playing in the National Football League.
Now, see, I got a problem with that.
Well, that's fine.
I got a problem with that because I don't want double jeopardy. I don't want I did something at 14 to come back and harm me. Because once I settle that score with the state of which I committed this act, or if I'm in school, once I settle that score with them, I go into it, and even if it's not a civil settlement, if I settle a score with the state, no one else should be allowed to punish me. Now, if I have a talent and someone's willing to hire me for that talent, why are you going to penalize me for something that I didn't do on your job?
Because the National Football League is not a normal business. We have the branding power that reaches into a lot of different communities. Also, it makes a lot of money.
So in other words, you want NFL players to be treated differently?
Absolutely. It's a different job.
Okay, so Chris,
there's only a few of us.
How should Joe Mixon be penalized by the NFL?
Well, for one, they think not letting him come to the combine like that was penal. That wasn't penal because they set up all the private workouts and he had his pro day. So what did they actually do to him besides the PR? They didn't do anything to him.
They shouldn't be allowed to because they have no jurisdiction over him because it didn't happen under their watch.
Well, they penalized Terrell Pryor when he got tattoos from Ohio State.
That's the NFLPA. That's the problem you should have with them. That's the conversation with D. Smith.
Right.
Don't fault the player.
I mean, they're telling you. I mean, let's wake up. College is the farm system for the NFL.
It's the minor leagues, absolutely.
Right? And
Yep.
anything that they do within that, maybe not high school, but anything